All right, Corporate. Man, how you doing?
Blessings, I can't complain. How about you?
Same, man. Good. Can't complain, man. Just always on my grind. Glad to have you back. The first interview did really good. Did some really good numbers, man. The fans seem to really like you. They like your take on things.
Most definitely. I can't be nothing but grateful for real, for real.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So, what's been going on since last time we seen each other?
Man, I've been, just keep well. Want to start off? Last interview I did with No Jumper, shout out to Adam, you know what I'm saying? I had a technical difficulty with utilizing the phrase, you know what I'm saying, 1,100 times. So this is the first interview that I've done since that particular interview. So I am going to try my gosh darnest to not participate in that phrase so much so that it would allow me to be able to speak more fluidly. So I'm putting forth that effort, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's watching this video, you know what I'm saying? At the end of it, if you felt like I did a decent job, make sure you drop it in the comments. But I'm finna try my best to, you know what I'm saying, avoid, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we on. So as far as answering the question in a fluid fashion, I've been working hard, keeping the ball rolling, taking care of my kids, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. On my mama, one day at a time, on the grade. And just expanding the
One day at a
brand.
time.
I've had some decent conversations with some major platforms in regard to taking my productions to a new level. So I've been exploring, you know what I'm saying, that realm of entertainment, but just, keeping it pushing, keeping it moving on third grade.
What happened last time with the interview? Did you get killed in the comments for saying that too many times?
Look, I didn't, I remember Charlemagne the God, he said something in the interview and he was like, you gotta pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the comments from the sidelines because when you in the game, you can't see what's going on. So of course I'm in there, I'm talking that talk, you know what I'm saying, woo, woo, woo. I'm talking that talk, but I didn't peep that I had said that so many times that quite honestly, it took away from the interview. It was a great interview and a lot of people appreciated it, but it took away from the interview with me, you know what I'm saying, utilizing that phrase so many times. So that's something that I'm trying to conscientiously, you know what I'm saying, improve on.
I hear you. Well, okay. Well, that's what's up, man. You've been doing your thing for a while, man. You got, I think, over 2 million subscribers now on YouTube. 1.3 million on IG. Black Chicago Be Like
One
is.
point 1.3 million on Instagram. I don't want to mislead the people, and 2.7 million on Facebook. Blessings.
Gotcha, man. You're killing it, man. Your Black Chicago Be Like series is a huge hit, man. How did all that come together with the Black Chicago Be Like?
Well, I spent a little bit of time in South Carolina. Definitely shout out to South Carolina, South Kakalaki. It'd be hot as hell down there for that, right? But a few friends I had down there, they had difficulty with understanding a lot of things that I was saying because, you know what I'm saying, we speak so differently as far as Chicago and South Carolina, so on and so forth. And they'll be like, man, Corporate, what the fuck is you talking about? And then at that point, I'm like, damn, we really do got our own language. Woo. So the whole time, this was in 2011, 2012, when I, you know what I'm saying, had this realization. So 2015 come, that's when I started producing content, my own content. 2016 come, that's when I decided to like put that video idea into play as far as like showing people that Chicago has their own language. And when I dropped it, January 6, 2016, it blew up immediately, and the rest is history.
What do you think is like your biggest strength when it comes to making these videos that kind of makes you so successful?
It's three things that I keep in mind, and it's also three things that I always make sure to communicate to people that ask me what can I advise them on going forth with their content or whatever they got to offer, and that's consistency, quality, and relatability. You got those three ingredients, you dangerous. So I have to say those three things definitely contribute to my success the most. For that grade.
Now that you've been doing this for a while and you've had a lot of success, do you feel like it's easy for you to go viral and to get these views now? Is the formula just like that easy for you?
I understand the science of it, but the internet, the algorithms and everything, you could put out something that's decent, it's gonna take off, but you'll still drop it and it womp, 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 womp. So it's like you just gotta kind of put your best effort into understanding, like, this is what angle I'm gonna be approaching. This is the peak day that I'm gonna drop it. This is the peak time that I'm gonna drop it, and just kind of give yourself the best, like, possible chance of going viral the way you're supposed to go, for sure.
What about the algorithm? Do you take that into factor too?
I'm a complete nerd when it comes to social media. Over the course of the years, I've, kind of gotten the habit of paying attention to the analytics and trying to see how they work, so on and so forth. And Facebook, even with Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, it's three different ways there's a common way to trigger the algorithm, but I get peak days and peak times that's different for all three platforms. So I found myself looking at life in numbers and statistics now, and I'm so engulfed in that it's stressful with the videos. They look fun, but it's extremely stressful. It's a headache, and it's a lot to deal with, like, when you really get into it and you really do it. So yeah, I be really deep into that, balls deep in that.
I could tell you put a lot of work into your videos, man. A lot of thought, just the production quality and everything. I think, people might not really realize, how much time and effort could go into just one of these videos.
Nah, for sure. Like, a lot of people, they'll be banging my inbox down like, man, when the next little woo-wop coming? Woo, I'm talking about sending death threats. You hear me? Like, bro, if this motherfucker don't drop soon, motherfuckers on your ass when they see you, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, but whole time, like, the time that it take to put these together, especially at this point, like, you know what I'm saying? I direct, act, and edit all of this. Like, so the time to, okay, let's just look at the recording process. I gotta get the characters in place. I gotta get the locations in place. The continuity of the video has to flow. If I do one part of the video on Saturday and it's sunny outside, and then I try to finish recording it Sunday and it's gloomy, I gotta wait until it's sunny again. Like, everything, like the continuity, the details, everything, like, I really have to take my time with that. And over the course of a period of time, people have found themselves loving my productions, adoring my productions. And as time goes on, I have to either maintain that energy or I gotta increase it. So for me to be in a position where I got all this pressure and they want more, I have to make sure to deliver the best possible product that I possibly can. The recording process alone could take 2 weekends, because I really do my recording during the weekends, because during the week I be having my little ones. So during the weekend is when I really get my recording out. Then now we got the recording out of the way, the editing process. The editing process, I'm sitting in my chair. I could be in my chair up to like 14 hours, back to back, just sitting in my office chair. I gotta put the scenes in order. As I'm putting them in order, then I gotta color them. Kind of like within the last year, I've been kind of getting into the habit of playing with the exposure and saturation and the hues and adding LUTs and kind of really giving it that TV feel. So putting the scenes in order and then coloring as I go. Now, mind you, these videos could be anywhere from 15 to 30 to 45 minutes. So that take all day to put that in order. And then also add the graphics, the text messages that pop up, like the icons that pop up, sound effects, the heartbeat that come in when something critical is going on. All that is getting done. Then I go back and narrate. And with the narration, I'm freestyling that. Outside of what people say, when you see their lips moving, all them spaces in between, I gotta freestyle that. I don't even have scripts when I'm doing the videos. A lot of times I don't even know what the person gonna say until right before it's time to record. All right, say this, woo, woo. So it's stressful. They don't even know. My folks don't even know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You haven't thought about hiring anybody yet?
It's been a very common conversation as far as allowing other people to come in, but you know how it is when you got your content, that's your baby. Like, I feel like as far as somebody understanding them angles and the cuts, knowing when to cut to give me time to be like, heat, woo, woo, sheet, woo, woo. Like, you know, I know that, but I gotta let somebody come in or I'm gonna drive myself crazy for real. Cause I got different sets of content. I got Black Chicago Be Like, I got vlog activity. I got a series I'm about to do where you can hear everybody start talking. I'm looking to get that ready. Like, I gotta start allowing people to come in and assist with the editing process or I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I have the same problem hiring people. You know, I got a couple people that work for me that do a really good job, but you know, there's other people that it just didn't work.
Look, and when you got somebody messing up your baby, that hurt. That hurt, you
Yeah.
hear me? Yeah.